Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome to sort of a miscellaneous episode in the Somerset Hills International series. You may remember a couple of videos ago I mentioned about this fountain square, which you can see there in the centre of Welcome Square. Um, Basically, I'm looking for something to fill it with, and you saw me then. I had different scenery types, and I was trying to fit them all in. It just wasn't really working, so I thought I'd not so much a competition, but I thought I'd run a bit of an audience participation scenario where you guys give me suggestions, or even if you want to, send me ideas. So, like, build something in a 3x3 square that would look good in a water feature kind of thing, and send it to me. And I will choose the best one or the best idea, and I will either replicate it or I will put it into the park. And then in however many videos I do from now until the end of the series, every time you guys watch it, you can look at it and say, I made that, or I had that idea. Because I imagine Welcome Square will get featured a lot, and there'll be a lot of sort of like after videos as well, like POVs of rides and generally just looking around the park, and it'll appear in a lot of those videos as well. And of course, I'll credit whoever came up with the idea. They might even get another little tribute somewhere else in the park if they wish. Yeah, it's a way of interacting with the audience, and it's also because my idea really wasn't working. So at the end of the day, I'm making these videos for you guys to enjoy, maybe even to inspire. So it's only fair that if I get stuck, I can ask you guys for help, because I'm sure a lot of you watching this will be seasoned RCT players who not only can build good rides but can also build good buildings. One of my first admissions with Roller Coaster Tycoon is I'm not a bad coaster builder. I'm not bad at building buildings, but I'd much rather build the ride and, if possible, let someone else theme it. More recently, I'm starting to learn to theme rides a little bit better, and coming up with backstories for them, but up to about a year and a half ago, I used to just build the ride and then I'd let someone else, like my brother or a couple of my friends, they'll deal with the theming and the backstory and things like that. So, it's not my forte, building buildings. If there's anyone out there who's watching this who is good at building buildings or little bits of scenery, basically I'm asking for your guys' help. So I'd love it if you could either send forward your ideas or send through a finished product itself, and I'll be sure to put it straight into the park, and I will even create a video featuring just your masterpiece, so that other people, all my other fans and other people who happen to venture into this series, they can witness your work, and you never know, you might even end up being asked to do more for it because of it. So yeah, it's a good chance to showcase what you can do. And I've realised I've probably made this video actually a little bit longer than it should have been. So I'm going to start talking about other things whilst we're waiting for the time to run out. As you can see, I've got I had a lovely shot of the resort so far. That's why I'm putting a few trees in, because I realised that this bit was unthemed. I think I've decided that is where the turnstiles will go. I might rebuild the pathway at some point. But yeah, we had a lovely view of the resort there. It's starting to take shape. The trees definitely help. They look fantastic. And the buildings are starting to fit the theme quite nicely. You see Welcome Square there with the Emporium at the top of the hill. Yeah, it's starting to look really nice, and I'm really pleased with it. I am taking inspiration from a few other YouTubers who I watch. I might as well name them now. Kai Rubix, if you haven't checked out his channel, I strongly suggest that you do, because the buildings that he builds are second to none. They are absolutely fantastic. And the rides he puts in them as well are pretty much equally as good. So yeah, I strongly urge you to check out his channel, because he's doing a park that he's building from scratch at the moment as well, which is definitely worth a view. And the other person I take inspiration from is Flux Trance, who at the moment is venturing more into Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, but he has got a series that he did on Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 where again he built some really good rides, and again his buildings were fantastic as well. So certain areas of my resort will take inspiration from both of those two guys, plus any other thoughts and ideas that I had of my own. And if I ever catch any more people's channels and I see what they're up to, then I might take inspiration from them. And of course, I take inspiration from the real world. So places like Thorpe Park, Chesington, Alton Towers, Legoland. These are places that I've been to personally. But then I also watch videos of parks like Six Flags and Busch Gardens and Disney, and they all inspire me. I end up with thousands of ideas in my head just by looking at videos of these places. So much so that I might not even be able to fit them all in. So yes, it's time for the end of video spiel. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the little red button below. If you have subscribed to my channel, thank you for your continued support. Don't forget to send in your ideas for the sculpture, and until next time, I will see you soon.